Dewayne over here on my platform. And we tap into ancient knowledge, bring it fast forward into today. That ancient knowledge being God's word and what He established the world on, and every other system that you need is based on the word. Hallelujah. Thank God. I was just sitting here listening to one of the brothers bringing it out as far as black business. We need to start our own businesses, have our own business, right? This was security. And how you hear them saying national security threat? Well, if we don't have a business, our own business on our own platform outside of Walmart's or Amazon or any other of those platforms, I understand they doing business. They doing good business. That's cool. Well, you have to compete. If you want to have your own, you're gonna have to compete against that. Just think about it. It's like with the Kyrie Irving situation. When Kyrie Irving pointed out that matter about Ronald Dalton's book. Check his book out pertaining to getting knowledge, certain knowledge of historical accounts. Y'all know we researching to learn. They know we researching to learn to find out who we are. They know this. But for some reason, when you speak the truth, once you establish it, family, sometimes they shut you down. You know it and I know it. So I'm like, why? Okay, yes, we are 1,000,000,000,000 strong. And more, it is not the money, it's the power behind it. We as a people are powerful as hell. Are powerful. We get not as hell, but we are powerful. Freaking powerful. But if we continue to rely on others to do what we can do for ourselves, you're going to be controlled by them. And you're going to be susceptible to whatever. I have no problem with keeping the rules. I'm not an unruly dude. But at the same time, I understand foundation. If I don't pay for it and I allow them to pay for it, then they can dictate my pace. What if I don't want to deal with a certain demographic of society? You know, they say people are born a certain way, but to me, if it's not rooted in God's word, then I have to question it and follow what He says. Because what they're introducing is totally, to me, and as written, you see it as plain as day. The president dealing with it now, like the gender thing. The Bible speaks of two genders. I hear women keep talking about men, degrade men. That's crazy. Not all of them, but what women don't understand is you're not having no immaculate conceptions around here. So if a man don't give you that sperm, you're not having nothing. And I said that because I heard a woman say, "We don't need men." Oh, really? Okay. I fault the educational system. You know what I'm saying? If that's the conclusion that you come to, like, even when we explain, you got a lot of people, well, man came for woman. You know what you're talking about? Woo, 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 woo. I'm talking about what God is talking about. And it's been established even through your science. You can take the rib out of a person. One single rib, which they actually open the body up and sometimes cut that rib open to get to certain aspects on the inside, certain parts of you on the inside. It's a fact. There's a study on Genesis 1, when God fashioned man first. There's a study on that to prove it. So I don't listen to these people backwards. And what's the evidence? Brother don't know what he's talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Because if I don't give her the spit on her, ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. Show me. Well, one. Show me. So you got to be wise. Don't get caught up in a bunch of rhetoric. You got a lot of people out here shooting a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy, right? But some of that energy is wrong. It's bad. It's off. But this thing here, now, while our eyes are open, that's like Burkina Faso. I love Burkina Faso and what they doing over there for their people. Their leader is a real leader. It's a man's man. Any real man will respect him, regardless of what others have to say when it comes to them. I don't listen to other people. I go do my own due diligence. It's like I see Burkina Faso, Mali, and them nations. They build an infrastructure, right? That's like we don't know, and we questioning why Africa is low in certain areas. It's because they trust other nations to do what they say they're gonna do, and all the time they get gypped. They getting used. But then Africa has to understand you have to create your own processing plants to process your natural, you know what I'm saying, your natural resources. Sending them to somebody else? No. And that helps to build Africa. Same thing here. Instead of borrowing money from the IMF or instead of borrowing money from creditors, that's like me. Okay, I don't have trade lines through banks. Do that mean I don't have the resources to put behind my business? No, hell no, they don't. I don't have to go through them. Make it make sense. I fix cars, vans, and trucks. I can take an aspect of what I'm doing and shift it towards that, whatever I'm seeking to acquire or get done. Sell oil changes. Okay, give them a brake job and a free oil change. Instead of you supply the brakes, where I'll be able to make a certain amount of money off the deal and still give the people something, to show my appreciation. But the purpose of giving a free oil change is to run it up. You need a fast return. Give them a free oil change. Give them a free oil change. You can't give them incentive like Sears, but you can give them something just as great or even greater. They charge $100 for oil change. Now, if you bring me the brake job and I'm giving you a free oil change, they're going to remember Wayne. Those are the type of things you could do. I'm saying that to get around having to use the debt instrument. You can get around that. And you can get wealth. You can create wealth for yourself. Create cash flow in the midst of it. And if you manage it properly, fine. You can create wealth. Do the numbers. Because what you got is solid. We can turn it around, but you can't. It's not going to turn around following them and they plan. Hell no. And it never works because you got to think about it. You go into debt to solve a problem. How? Because if you use your credit and you don't have assets that create, you got assets that depreciate. You stuck with a tab, bro. You done just created basically what you did is you giving somebody, you working for whoever the lender is. That's what you're doing. You making them successful, highly successful and prosperous. That's what you're doing. Yeah, we have to work. And yes, we can run businesses, but it's how you do it. And that's where my mind at. West Africa is showing you. Traore is showing you. You didn't go to the IMF banks to get no loan, to do nothing. They dug in. Whatever the people was offering, that's what they stood on. It makes sense to, in turn, empower the whole country and whatever they doing. Same thing here, black people. We come together, bring our money together. We got creators who not like, that's like Dr. Boyce Watkins. He's got a site, Black Enough. Okay, we know we need to create a website so it'll carry it. And us together, we can buy our own We could buy our own satellite, like Africa, you know, so we can communicate. Buy our own towers to communicate what we doing. Buy it and have them set it up. And we put security on it in case they feel like, oh, what a person may think who they think they are, and who. Okay, you run your ass over there trying to destroy stuff like they did back then, you're gonna be met with resistance. You know, it's real in the field. That's like I hear people talk, we're going back in slavery. Y'all done put him in the office, he gonna enslave us. Well, if you think that low of yourself, then that's on you. I ain't going no motherfucking way. I'm going back to where the Father sent me from. If you think I'm going in somebody fucking chains. Now, yeah, right now, we're under the, I'm not. I don't have no credit. I don't have no credit card debt. My only debt is to God and to my children. And I got a little bit of that student loan debt. I never had credit card debt because I never had a credit card. I never seen the need to. And when you coming for homecoming, our credit was the street. Like y'all had credit, we had weed. You know, some sold other things. Why? Because it's a tool, just like the dollar. It's just a tool. And if you use it wisely, you can accumulate things, invest it in things that's gonna create cash flow. Why would I open a line of credit just to pay a debt off with? That's stupid as hell. If I'm gonna open a line of credit, I'm gonna use it to buy assets, things that are valuable, that create value. You know, if I use that credit, what am I gonna do with it? Shit, I'm gonna go buy clothing articles. And when I buy the articles, yeah, some of them I might put a print on, but less or print on demand. I could print it on demand or just sell basic clothes. Either way, we in business. And the only way we're gonna come up and see different is when we, right now, as a people, establish our own, use our own pennies, put them out there, and work it. We gotta work our own stuff. If you wanna have black power, and black people need to put the bill ourselves. Get our own platform. You know? Get your own platform. And we bring it all under one platform. I think Africa, we need to go in partnership with Africa. Real talk. I would love to go over there to Burkina Faso and do business. I heard the president talking about how he appreciated, you know, a lot of people are repatriating, a lot of people going over there, and they finding things to invest in. And a lot of them, Burkina Faso they had a program in place where you can invest in what they're doing. I'm like, yeah, let me get the information on that because I'm going to invest in what they're doing. You're going to get a return. Why? It's like Kama. She told us, why would you invest in these little small companies that's working off debt when you could plug right into Africa? Africa don't need no other nation. You listen to them tell you that bullshit all they want, like Africa broke. That's a fucking lie. They need those minerals in Africa. All these nations. France about to have a fit over there. They so mad, and they doing all this smear campaign shit. And I guarantee you, they behind any coup that's, you know, arising, which we already know, trying to remove those in power over there. Why? Because they're not going along with that. Oh, if we need to do anything, we need to go through Europe or no. Europe, them your cousins, but they don't, all roads don't lead to them. It may with some of y'all, but hell no. That don't work with real. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, because I'm going to get up and go and compete against your ass. I don't care who you are. Nothing personal. But I'm going to get up, go out here and compete against General Motors. General Motors ain't got no lock on shit. And everybody don't use General Motors platform. You know? Hell no, because if something go wrong, yeah, they stand behind what they do, but shit, I don't know in all cases. That's not the case in all cases. As many people I've seen, especially with the insurance, talking about insurance on cars. I know y'all can relate. It'd be a lot. They dropped the ball on your ass. Just like they dropped the ball over there. Talking about some $750 for all this devastation that's going on to people's homes. Yeah, I know that's through the government. But what about you have to pay attention to the insurance company? You people paid insurance. There was a memo that went out where they was actually talking about, they wouldn't I'm going to shut up. We got to see how it play out. I don't want to spread people tell me I'm spreading false information because I'm not. But do your research on it. Check North Carolina out. See what happened to them. Check Hawaii out. See what happened to them. Check Tennessee out. You had a whole lot of storms ravaging Middle America all through 2024 that a lot of us never really paid attention to. I don't think we got the skinny on that part, but they did happen, and we know. We do our due diligence. We not sitting back waiting on nobody to, hell no. We stay in the books. We study to show ourselves approved so we'll know. Because when I'm talking, I don't want to be lying to you. I'm not going to lie to you. But real talk, how long it's been? 17 minutes, 20 minutes, I'm up. Black empowerment, that's the spirit that's in the air. But if you don't come out from among them and separate as far as when you do business, separate to establish yourself using your own to establish, you ain't gonna make it. Eventually, you're gonna have somebody telling you what you can or what you can't do. Yes, we wanna do all things decent and in order and live peaceably among all men if we can. But as far as business, no, you have to control that. Yeah, America has been good. You was able to work the debt if you understood the system, which a lot of us don't understand. A lot of us work for money. Me too. But I used to ask, thank God I did decide to go to school to learn a trade. Which now, yes, I went in debt with the student loan to create an asset out of what I learned in school. Now it's an asset to me, and that's why I'm talking about it. No, I didn't go to work for nobody. I tried that once or twice. It was cool, but they never respected me. I only had 3 jobs in that career. 2 of them while I was actually in school from Goodyear because I needed a job. I stopped hustling. So I had to get a job in order to sustain and pay them bills. But understand, I went to work for myself. I went straight in the alley to the garage. Sometimes I was in the garage, and I'm saying alley because all the time I don't even like to be in the garage. I got access to 2 garages. It don't make me no difference. Now for some big engine work, yeah, I'm gonna pull it in or something under the hood. Sometimes I don't want to be out there. Yes, I will. But other than that, something simple, brakes or do an oil change real quick. I'll pull that sucker right in front of the garage and bust it down. My people know. So that's like I be in road service mode. It's just the same. It's just how you do things. It's not what you do, it's how you do things. You do things the right way, you get the right result the first time. Do it the right way and get the right result the first time. You won't have no problems. You do it the right way, Yeah, people gonna try you. You already know that. They don't want you there. First of all, yes, but we not listening to them. We got our own thing. And that's how it's gonna take flight. I'm gonna make them shirts. I was gonna make them shirts about a year or so ago. Black empowerment is only gonna come when we foot the bill. Somebody else footing the bill? No, that's not empowering you. Yeah, it look good on the surface because we eat. Oh. No, you serving somebody. To borrow is a slave to the lender. So if you go into the bank getting money and establishing business, guess what's gonna happen? First time you miss them payments. First there goes your credit. You can't use your name. You know how many people I know in the community, LLCs? I was saying that yesterday, I was kind of off with it, off the chain as far as my attitude. Because I'm like, damn, everybody I talk to about the shirts, damn. Some of them buy, a lot of them bought. But some of them then turn around and go and start a business themselves and don't even stick with it. That's what I'm saying. They get the LLC, they start off, they're enthusiastic about it, but it's like they snub you to try and do something, not understanding I'm an artist. That's why I did it. And they have a machine that cuts these, that can cut anything to perfection. Why not? I'm the perfect candidate for that. So I did it. Bought me a cricket maker, and I create designs. I use my own pennies, family. Ain't no loans, ain't no trade lines, ain't none of that. I use my own pennies. So whatever dollar I make, ching. You know what time it is. Ching. That's it's mine. Yeah. That's mine, like Gucci Mane said. You did? Okay, make a tropical piss lunch. Make a Kool-Aid. But in order to see and be effective and have an effective turnaround on what you're doing, have a solid foundation and be able to prosper, you have to own it. If you plan on passing it down as generational wealth, you have to own it. You have to use our pennies to pay for it, to establish it and work it. Yeah, you can hire whoever you want to hire. Ain't nobody prejudiced. But you have to establish it or you're going to find yourself in the same situation as usual, family. Dependent on others. And when the bank, you miss that payment, the bank give you that call, you know what time it is. I hear a lot of them talking about they ain't got the money for this and that because you came into the business with you was enthusiastic about it and on the right course, but you ain't fully. I don't think we doing our due diligence as far as really. We get caught up in the moment, the spirit of being excited and wanting, pushing to do something the right way. That's good, family. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's perfect. That's beautiful. But pay attention to how you start. That's what matters. Are you doing it or are you relying on the outside source? Now, if you can get the money and turn it real quick and don't get hooked, you constantly, cool, more power to you. Get in, get yourself going, and get out. Once they got their hooks in you, you done. You fall behind and get slow. Then I just use a little credit here and there. The credit card bills I'm hearing, people talking about their credit, they went through their credit cards, the bills they owe. When I hear $20,000, $30,000 debts, I'll be like, what the fuck? They let you use that much credit? which is cool. I done seen it. Trust me, I done seen it all over. It has no color boundary. So don't think I'm sitting here talking about color or saying white people won't do this or white people won't do that. It don't got nothing to do with them. It has to do with security. Let's use our head here. You did what I'm saying? It has to do with security. And the only way you can have security and own that thing freely is to put your pennies up and purchase it yourself. And with that, I pray if that's what you own, man, each one, and let's link up with our brothers and sisters, because it's millions of us around the world who want to get it done, just like us. Millions, from here to Africa. Man, power to the chosen people. That's what's happening. That's the agenda. If you're with it, man, it's time to come into solidarity with one another. Because we can do it. We've been doing it, family. We just never owned it. Now we get the chance to own it ourselves. We free. For real talk. Everybody keep whining about Trump doing this, Trump doing that. We stopping this. That means all those institutions that had a grip on you, who you had to do business with, you couldn't do nothing without them. They owned and controlled every aspect of your life. You got to check in with them. If they didn't approve of this and that, you had to, sort of, you had to chunk it up as a head and do something different or go take a chance. Not thinking. And it works. I have to think about it, brother. Hustlers that was in the street, you already understand how this financial system works. It's based on credit, guys. That's like if you got a pound of weed on credit, what are you going to do with it? You take that pound of weed and sell it to people who smoke weed. So I can what? What would I be doing? Hate it or love it, but that weed is an asset that creates consistent cash flow. And it's a fact. So, okay, you ain't selling weed today. Now you have to find a product. You have brothers and sisters who create products and services themselves. If you don't have that talent, learn it or find you a supplier from your people. See how the money will get passed down from generation to generation. It don't have nothing to do with nobody else. If you own it, you can control it. But you have to own it. And that's my word. May the Most High be the one who open your eyes, and whatever endeavors you get involved with, man, I wish you well. Link up with your brothers and sisters. Y'all make it happen. And when you're on social media, post the results. And people will start seeing. You ain't got to try to force somebody to do nothing. Or constantly tell people. They can see the action. That's just something about our people. They gonna see it in motion. They gonna see the motion, and you already know what time it is. Oh yeah, I'm riding with them. Then they have the open, and they understand. I'm not wasting my time arguing. If your ass want to be a Democrat or Republican, stay your ass over there. This don't got nothing to do with that. This is about freeing the people, so we can eat. You dig? We can create that generational wealth right now. It's never been a more better time than right now. Because we got the power to do it. All that closing this institution down or switching this and switching that, I don't care. That's good business, Trump. And now that frees the people. But are the people using their mind to realize, okay, now it's time for me to be a creator. It's time for me to step in that place, fill that void. I don't need them to fill no damn void. Yeah, no, I need to get up and get out and get it. And I pray this encourage you to start being active. You want to be active. I'm gonna put the hot sauce on my macaroni, putting hot sauce on my dressing and chicken, and my greens. I done put it all on my dang on macaroni. Lord, you need to pay attention, King. I'm gonna still smack it now. I'm going here and watch the news. After that, I'm going to create in the studio and promote for me and my family and the brothers and sisters that believe. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's a fat plate. Ooh, you nappy head, dude. Oh man, I just got out the shower. Stop playing. No, it's not nappy. It's naturally soft. This is too damn soft. Too damn soft, fam. I used to get my hair braided, but she had to know what she was doing. You got soft hair. If you don't braid your hair tight, you know it's coming down. You're gonna be looking like, what? I caught on to that. I used to, when people look at you like you're crazy, nah, I'm cool. I have certain hair braiders. Nah, I'm good. Because you don't braid tight. I got this thin ass hair. Go to sleep one night and it's coming down. Like, no, I'm paying too much money for that. You're going to have to run that back or redo that. I ain't going. Oh, you already do it. I did it. You just did it yesterday. Ain't been 24 hours and the shit came down. That means you ain't braiding it too tight. You trying to braid it to be pretty. I want my braids tight. I don't care about pretty. That's like my girl. You don't got a haircut. You need to get a shave. I ain't trying to be prettier than you, baby. I'm not saying that guys pretty, but you walk down the street, guys' pants tighter than the sisters. You know, you can't even hold you. It's not that I'm out here trying to look at the women and look all at their body. Remember Christ said, even if you just had a thought in your mind, you create, you committing, a sin, lust. So I ain't looking for that. But I recognize something that I'm like, wow, brothers, y'all gotta stop that. And she be mad, but I ain't trying to be prettier than you. I'm handsome already. I don't know haircut to tell me I'm handsome. I know I'm handsome. I already know I'm handsome. And I ain't trying to be pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's time to hear my music. I'm gonna go listen to these Hebrews. Listen to this John boy. They think they know about us, but they don't know. We at war, family, spiritual war for our survival. The enemy don't want us to thrive. They don't want your light to shine. But we on the glow up. 400 is up. You know what time it is. Let's get it. Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. If you ain't got no skill where you can create something of value from it, connect with your brothers who do got certain skills and got things going on. Connect with me. You might have something. Like with this retail. I sell a lot of t-shirts and hoodies and sweatshirts and stuff, with the designs on it. These joints. My boys, here I come, y'all. But yeah, I sell them. I keep them stacked up and ready to roll. All of them got to go. I'm not going out today though, so I'm calling and pushing. Want you some made? Well, what if you can create them? Learn. I could pay somebody to learn the DTF system, direct to film system. Instead of me using it, I can pay somebody else to learn it, like my child or outside. Pay you to learn it, and you bring that expertise to the business, and we all get paid. We ain't gotta mess with them people. Cut them people the hell off. It's too much. It's too much. You gotta be able to pass this down. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about the naysayers. Those that don't see you being able to create that. You could do it. We could do it. I've been doing it for a long time. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And I carry my own weight, family. That's what I love about it. Gives you knockers, you know, gishkas. It makes you feel strong, you know. Makes you feel good about life and being able to produce, being effective and not depending on them. But the most high. That's the place I want to be. You can have all that other thing. What you do with it? Keep doing too much. Sit over